Hi guys, I just did a video where I converted this infrared controlled car to 2.4 gigahertz with a little transmitter and receiver kit I bought off AliExpress. What we're going to do now is take the receiver back out of there and fit it in this one. Now this one is 2.4 gigahertz, but it doesn't match with that transmitter and it doesn't match with any of the other transmitters I've got. So logic says swap the receiver over. So that's what I'm going to do. I put a little bit of hot glue on this one, so I'll get that off, take this one apart and see how difficult it is. I can't remember whether I actually took this one apart on the previous video where I showed you it's just a charity shop gold or garbage find. But either way, it's just undo these screws down here. So this one says 3.7 volts, so single LiPo battery or lithium ion battery should run it. Okay, there's our little receiver. Oh, these are plug-ended. Right. Well, obviously we've got a choice there. We can continue to plug in them, or we can solder them direct. That's the battery coming in, which will change anyway. That one goes down to the on-off switch. That one says forward backwards. That one says forward backwards. Ah, yeah, we got a motor in there and a motor in there for drive, so because it's two motors for the drive, and then we got another motor here for the steering, left, right. I could run both motors off the same output on there. So it's in permanent four-wheel drive. I've no idea what the original controller would have had, whether it had a switch for doing two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. So yeah, that's what I'll have to do. I'll have to run them both the drive motors. That's the steering. I don't think I've got any little connectors like that. That's the front one. And that's the back one. Battery. And on-off switch. Okay, let's just have a look at the back of this. Yeah, those forward backward, or FB, they are teed together on the back, they're identical. There's no separate feed to them. That one there, and that one there, and that one there goes to that one there. So they're just parallel is the word I'm trying to think of. Did I say hot glue or super glue? It's hot glue is what I used. Surgical Spirit I'm using there. So they should come off. There we go. Getting a little bit pushed for space, aren't I? Right, these fellas. Yeah, it would be nice to reuse them, but I think I'm just going to have to solder them direct. Yeah. What's the chances of the green-black colour code here matching the green-black colour code there? Very unlikely, I would think. Ah, that's good. I switched off the soldering arm when I finished the previous job, which is a good idea. I've got to wait for it to warm up. My plan is desolder those wires and actually solder them straight on to these tags. Right, for the heat shrink. Probably going to have to wire wrap these first to hold them together. Those are tiny wires they've got to power the motors, so they're really not going to put very much current through there. battery. Go for an ordinary JST connector. But we got the on-off button there. We want to reuse that. I think we're going to have to strip that one. Might be able to get away with it. We solder them across the bottom of where the onboard switch goes. I'm going to have to change those leads out anyway. Talk to yourself, Grandad, while you're doing it. Okay. Okay, trim them off. I did say that LED looked loose, didn't I? Oh, that was in the previous video, not this one. Okay, so we want to connect up this across the switch terminals. Looks a little bit messy, but that should be doing the job. Oh, I've forgotten the steering motor, haven't we? Right, little battery of some sort. On, so our on-off switch works. We're still on there, are we? Well, that's actually forwards, and that is backwards. And that is left, and that is right. So that's just luck of the draw, we got that the right way round. Okay, well, I'll put that all back together and we'll give it a try. Well guys, I'm a little confused. This was working perfectly and it has just lost connection. It's not binding. And yet it was absolutely fine a few minutes ago. So I can't imagine what the problem is. I've had a look at the listing and there's no guidance like go full up, full down or anything like that to get it to match or bind. It just says hold it close and when LED stops flashing, it works. Or words to that effect. It's Chinglish, but it's not stopping flashing. It does stop eventually. It just goes out, and that one times out as well. So I don't quite know what's happened there. There, see, that one's timed out. And then this one times out after a while. Yeah. So they both timed out. But that doesn't mean that they bound. It just means they've given up trying. Yeah. That's annoying because I wanted to show you that one actually working. And for some reason we've lost the transmitter, receiver, the binding. Hey, thanks for watching. There's plenty of videos on my main channel with more added daily, so don't forget to subscribe and enable the notifications to keep you up to date with my new releases. You can help keep my channel running by donating $1 on Patreon to buy me coffee. You can always find more information in the video description. Thanks again for watching.